Hi, I'm Tracy Massa, Dean of Career and Technical Education, and I'm here with Anjanine to talk about National Career and Technical Education Month and her programs. Do you want to introduce yourself, Anjanine?
So my name is Anjanine Huffstetler. I've been in the IT field for 33 years now. So from IT perspective, there are so many different offerings that you could possibly go into. So cybersecurity obviously is an epic concern, so it kind of wraps around all of the other fields that you might choose to go into. You could be a network administrator, you could be a database management, you can analyze data for a living for companies. There are just so many avenues that you could go.
And you yourself are still working in the field. So when the students are in the classroom with you, they're learning from someone who is an industry expert.
I have set up more networks and been involved in more projects than I can fathom and count. So over these years, before I became a teacher, that's where my IT involvement came in. So for well over 33 years being in the IT field, I was third-party IT. So that meant that I got to support every walk of business, regardless of what they did. So I have touched and infiltrated any kind of software, any kind of systems, and that was probably my favorite part of my IT career. I have recently transitioned out of being third-party IT for the company I always worked for, and now I'm CIO of a bank. We get old in this field, so you can never stop learning. So it requires a dedication to lifelong learning.
Yes, thank you. And so what programs do we have at Casey that students can take towards computer information technology, networking, and cybersecurity?
Okay, so we have some certificates and then we have degrees. So certificates are kind of designed for students that might be undecided with maybe what they really want to do in IT, because there's so many different options and avenues. They might change their mind as well. So cybersecurity itself is a degree. We also have a certificate that is network and cyber together and combined. We have a Cisco engineering-based certificate, and then we have a network administration degree, and we have a database design and applications development degree, and then we also have an information assurance degree. So you have many options, and if you choose to change your mind, we made sure we had key structures put in them so that you wouldn't waste your time. You can jump over and cross into.
That's right, there's multiple certificates, so if you start that way, they're stackable towards degrees, and you can go within certificates and degrees. And you also prepare students for Cisco certifications?
This is correct. So with the industry certifications, it is always advisable. You're going to need your industry certification. There are a fleet of industry certifications, so we'll focus on the Cisco since you brought up Cisco. So obviously to become Cisco certified, that's going to take a lot of work and efforts. You're going to need that to be hired in the field for good jobs of high-level employment. You might not need that for an entry help desk position, but you're definitely going to need it before they're going to let you configure their network equipment for real. We are a Cisco Academy, so what that really means and translates and why that's important is not only do I have a CCNA certification by Cisco, I am certified by our Cisco Academy to teach the future certified techs. So that's actually a little above just holding a CCNA.
That's great. And the last thing I'd like to highlight is the fact that almost all of your students, before they even complete a program, have job placement through your partnerships and connections, right?
This is correct. So if you want to come and learn as much as you can and as fast as you can, you are definitely seeking and choosing the right place. The majority of our students, because everything is hands-on, and when we're learning, we do what we call, or what I refer to as the engaged, learn why we do. So with the repetition, it's pretty easy to master those skill sets. So the majority of the students will get their jobs before they actually graduate.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Tracy.